math equation, the first step is to always start with the dollar sign. You begin your equation by typing the dollar sign symbol into LaTeX. It will immediately enter a second dollar sign, and both should be green. The extra dollar sign is for the end of the equation. LaTeX recognizes a math equation when it begins and ends with the dollar sign. So let's take a look. Let's write 2 plus 2 equals 4. You can see we have a dollar sign to begin our equation and a dollar sign to end, and the 2 plus 2 equals 4 is all highlighted green. So recompile that, and look, I get 2 plus 2 equals 4. If I were going to type this without the dollar sign, it would look fine. You might notice that there's no spacing in here and the numbers look a little bit different, but it's not terrible. But it's not as formal as we want. But when we really notice that we really miss the math equation is when we're writing a sentence and we want to use a math equation. All right, and we have variables in our equation. It looks so much better to use a math equation. So let's take a look at this. I'm going to type, this is slope intercept form. And then I'm going to type my dollar signs. Y equals mx plus b. Right? Period. This is cool, right? So I wrote a sentence, and in the middle of the sentence, I wrote a math equation. And you might notice that the math equation is the only thing that is highlighted green. So now, whenever I type this, right, look, this is slope-intercept form, comma, y equals mx plus b. This is cool. So I don't know if you noticed, but the y equals mx plus b looks different than the font that the words are written in. So right in the middle of the sentence, it'll go ahead and make whatever you wanted, whatever's in between those dollar signs, a math equation. There are also several different shorthands that you need to know when writing math equations. Okay, so let's take a look at some of those shorthands. All right. In order to type a fraction, you have to type your dollar sign, of course, and then you have to type backslash frac, right? And then it's going to pull up and it's going to give you these two brackets. All right, these two boxes, right? It will look like this right here. You will type the numerator in the first box, and you will type the denominator in the second box. So let's just look at something simple. 1/2, right? So my numerator is 1, my denominator is 2. And look, we can see it right here. Comes in 1/2. Okay, it looks so much better than if we were going to try. Let's look if we were just going to try to do a fraction. B skip, right? And I just wanted to write, even if I did it in a math equation, I just write 1/2. We're not going to get a fraction. If we do this, we're going to get 1/2, just how we wrote it. So if you're going to use a fraction, you have to make sure to make the two boxes. Something else we can look at is integrals. So in order to type an integral, you will use the command \int. Okay, and that's just the beginning of it. So I'm going to start with my dollar signs, and then you're going to start with \int. Okay, and then just take a